talk about this weekend, shall we?
Let's do
Hey.
it.
Oh, yeah.
9:30 a.m. we got a game, AJ. 9:30 a.m. we got a game in Berlin. Now, the Falcons will be taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And I don't know if you know this, AJ, but sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Nope.
It'd be 9.
9 would be the answer.
Exactly.
Unbit poo is French, I believe, or maybe German. But whatever the case, I know a couple things. Ein groß Bier bitte, Dankeschön. I believe I know Bibliothek. I think that is a library. Flugzeug is something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I got a little German in me. Okay. I know a little bit. I've been over there. I actually love that place. I appreciate the way that Germans have treated me when I was over there. I told you guys that I ended up at a rave in a basement at some club after a pretty extensive evening out on the town, and everybody it was.
You're right.
I've had a good time.
Sometimes people lose organs when they wake up from a situation like that.
Yeah, no, everybody. I was vibing with everybody, and I don't know how I had communicated with these people up until this point because they had very limited English, and I had no German. But boy, we were having a good time. I was sweating. I came back. Oh man, this is a wild day here. I need to. Where are we right now? And one German man, said, we're here, blah, 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 give me a thing, get a water. I get out, bang, right down the block from the hotel. I'd started at a different place. Obviously, that's a crazy evening. Who knows how that whole thing goes? But the Germans took care of me, so I will always be very thankful for that. But I was also teammates with Bjorn Werner, obviously. Bjorn and many other Germans, I don't want to say many because there's not like a lot of them, but there's a lot of grassroots love of football in Germany. And there's been a lot of people trying to make it a thing. You go all the way back to the World League. German people seemingly love football. And whenever the London games were happening, you talk to a lot of the locals there. They say it's a lot of people coming in from Germany. And there's a lot of people, a lot of big-time fans. And I got a chance to experience that with Bjorn. And it was so cool to watch. And he's been a great representation. He has a bromance show over there. They sell out an arena whenever they want to cover games. So it's like Germany showcasing their fanhood is another cool thing that's going to be happening. But also the Colts are very over there because of Bjorn. So I'm excited for the atmosphere. I'm excited for the morning. I'm excited for Germany. And I believe we fly the Flugzeug into victory lane. And I think we're having ein groß Bier bittes afterwards. And I think the Colts cover whatever the spread would be, AJ.
Yeah, it's Colts are 6.5-point favorites right now. Do we know when either team left? Is that a whole thing now? The travel days, how many days you have it before you play the game there? That's always been an
Colts left yesterday. I don't know if it was morning or night. It was definitely dark out, but we're starting to get to the time where it's dark out all the time.
Yeah,
it's starting to become that in Indianapolis. We got a couple good sunrises happening, but that thing is going to be very limited moving forward with the way fallback clock schedules go. They left at night. It was dark, so I don't know if it was yesterday morning or yesterday night, but they were posting on socials. I think Edgerrin James is over there. Dallas Clark is over there. Bjorn's over there. I saw Kalen cutting a ribbon at some thing going on. So it's like they're trying. I think the Colts are trying their best to say thank you to Germany because I think we do have a lot of fans over there.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I think it is.
If you believe you're good. If you believe in good karma, I believe I saw Dallas Clark and the big three over there, and the Colts wasted no time. They built a playground over in Berlin to kind of say thank you. So yeah, obviously you got karma on your side, and they're also the better football team, which doesn't hurt.
Yeah, Edge and Dallas Clark going over there. Bjorn, I believe, was in the back there next to Blue is Bjorn. If you see on the top right photo, I believe that would quadrant 1.
Do they know how aggressive Blue can be with people? Do the Germans understand what he did to Foxy and he's done to other people?
He cream pied Jane this morning, I believe, Jane Ashley Slater.
No.
It's a good pie. It was a strong pie.
Yeah, he cream pie. He did the classic, cream pie that he does all over everybody. Right there on Good Morning Football. Boom, Blue came in with the cream pie. Dude, that is Blue football. Honestly, that's part of Blue football that people don't really talk about enough is that Blue will get you with a cream pie no matter where you're standing. You can be in the United States of America. You can be in Germany. You're going to catch one of these cream pies from Blue because anybody can get it, especially whenever he's dealing it. I am excited for Blue to experience Germany, especially Berlin. And, there's a lot of history in Berlin, obviously. Here it is. Look at this, AJ. You thought I was joking when I said it.
I did.
Look at Jane. I think it's her birthday. Happy birthday. And you get a...
Oh.
Cream pie right
got it
there.
clean.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Interpol's going to be looking for him by the time he's
there it is. There's his classic move.
Yeah, he's got good gyrations of the hips. I think he takes a lot of pride in that. And I like that he pump faked her a little bit because she was ready for it the first time. He said, nope, this is like slap fest. And then he came with the second one. And she go, oh, nope. And then he got it with the third one. That's classic blue football. So I'm pumped up about the Colts being over there. I like the Colts minus 6.5. Is there any other lines, Tone?
6.5 across the board.
Give me the Colts, too.
8.
Last week I said, hey, I got to go with them until they prove me wrong. But I'm sticking with them. I think coming off a loss, the Colts figured it out here.
Yeah, just the only big worry is back-to-back bad Bijan Robinson games. He has not looked good the last 2 weeks, at least running the ball.
So you're saying he's
And I'm not trying to sway, okay?
What's the field look like in Berlin, too? Are we going to have a normal,
it's gonna be a good field.
chunky field?
It's going to be a good field.
You got to wear 9-inch
Great
cleats?
point.
Tip-top shape, I'd assume.
The scary thing is no DeForest Buckner.
Yes.
That's the scary thing with no Bijan. That is a very scary thing. So 6.5 might be too much, but I'll roll with the Colts. Giants, Bears. Bears, I think it's supposed to be 30 degrees if I saw the weather report accurate. Not that would affect the New York Giants. Bears favored by 4.5 there at Soldier Field. Anything we need to know about this one, boys?
I don't think so. I think it's just one of those situations like, okay, can the Bears stop anything? And then for the Giants, running game, how's it going to be? No more scat. Is that going to continue to be a problem? Or, will Jackson Dart squeeze one out for Daboll?
I know because Bruce was talking about it yesterday. The Giants have some secondary injuries that are probably going to be game-time decisions. So look at the injury report to determine what their secondary is going to be like in that situation. But as far as lines go, you can get anywhere from 4 to 5 on this one.
Bears also banged up.
Okay, Bears a little banged up, but it's also football season, so you never know what you're going to have until the ball is kicked off,
Yeah, I have to find a way to get that in the Thunderdome. Just for the record, let's dump this and make sure we get that done.
How about me announcing that President Trump's going to be at that game, taking that camera?
Yeah.
The amount of people that are going to see that, they're going to hate me so bad. Doofus in cowboy hat looks ironically into camera to his side to announce that the president is going to an NFL game. Can't wait for that. Been in those pools before. I like the Chicago Bears -4 is what I heard from Diggs there.
Yep. Is that -4 or -4.5?
4 is the lowest you can get.
All right, give me the Bears -4 as well at home, Pat.
Ravens, Vikings, J.J. McCarthy's on demon mode, bro. Okay, 9 is going ham ski. He is so lit. And Lamar is seemingly all the way back. The sports books thought that the Baltimore Ravens, when Lamar came back, would be all the way back. He proved that his first game he threw for 4 touchdowns. I will take the Baltimore Ravens -4.5 against the Minnesota Vikings, even though I can't wait to watch 9 do his thing out there, AJ.
Pat, you could get him at -3.5, and if you did want the Vikings, you get them all the way up to 4.5. Did anyone see the tweet that said, if we're going to have to defend this shit, this guy better bring us a championship? Talking about the demon, the 9 thing.
Well, a lot of people are saying he threw for 140 yards. So let's go ahead and relax. But he ran in for a touchdown. Okay, he ran in for a touchdown. It feels like the boys love him, and that's who he is. I think that's why you couldn't have another quarterback in there with him. Like last year, Sam Darnold, he gets hurt. I think he's alpha. I think JJ is an alpha, and I think the team loves him. I think they like him. I think KOC's good, but I just like the Ravens on their comeback tour because the sports books have been calling them the AFC North favorites for weeks now. So it feels like they know something we don't. Maybe Baltimore's all the way back, and Chuck Pagano might have the boys rolling. Give me the Ravens -4.5.
Yeah, I think so. I would take the Ravens, and I believe we can get it -3.5, right?
Yes, you can.
Tone? Okay, we both have the Ravens -3.5, Pat.
Okay, that's good news. Let's go Saints, Panthers. Panthers favored by 5.5 at home. I will take them just strictly because I watch their mic'd ups and I like them.
Give me the Panthers as well. Yep.
Dowdell, I believe, is questionable, but if we know anything about him, he's going to be ready to go.
Yeah, he's going to play.
Yeah, they're going to get the Rico Act. Yes, they certainly are. Buffalo Bills against the Miami Dolphins. Bills favored by 8.5. Let's head over to a table of optimism here. Gumpy, what should we be thinking about this game?
Bills can't stop the run. That's one thing we are kind of good at with Achane. Ollie Gordon should be back. Maybe Jalen Wright, not a healthy scratch because he's very good at running the ball. Other than that, Rasul Douglas possibly out. Our whole secondary possibly out.
Okay, so who did you guys trade away? Because I heard somebody say it was the best day of his life when he got traded away from the Dolphins.
Jalen Phillips, yeah, the weather is nicer in Philadelphia than Miami.
He didn't say that, did he?
Yeah, that's what he said, and he got the most Instagram likes he ever got on a picture.
Yeah, but I thought he said it was the best day of his life.
Oh, I missed that part. I missed the start of it. I missed the best day of his life part.
Guy's not about to be excited?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was excited day one. I mean, talk to me now. Like, this is literally the greatest thing that's happened to me in my whole life, probably. But it's just awesome. I mean, the guys are awesome.
Pause.
What?
That's good. Did you hear it there, Gumps? Did you hear it?
Let's hear the whole clip. We can't be chopping things like that. It's not good.
Run the rest of it. He said it was the greatest day of his life.
Everybody's been super welcoming. I love the environment here. I love the vibe here. The city of Philly's, giving me a very warm welcome. I got about 20 times the amount of Instagram likes that I ever got on a post before from the Philly fans. So shout out to y'all. But yeah, it's been great so far. Getting out there practicing. I love the weather here. I love the locker room. Everything's awesome.
What makes it the greatest?
He likes football weather, Gumps. Don't blame him for that. He loves everything else about it. It's the greatest day of his life getting traded to the Eagles.
I'm happy for Jalen Phillips. He's a very good football player. He deserves it.
All right, on that note, I'm not picking the Dolphins against anybody. Who do you have in this one, AJ Hawk?
I will take, shockingly, I am going to have the Buffalo Bills here, -8.5.
Cleveland Browns, New York Jets. Who cares? I'll take the Browns, I guess, -2.5. AJ?
You get -1.5.
Yeah, I'm taking
Better.
Browns
I'll do that.
-1.5 as well. Yeah, we're green on a lot.
Yeah, I think we're starting to see the board. Now, is that a good thing for you or bad thing? I have not been getting a lot of NFL games right, although college, I feel like I'm potentially in my bag this season. Jacksonville Jaguars, Houston Texans, AFC South battle. Tone, is there a percentage of money on this one anywhere?
Yes, there is. Let me pull it up real.
Who's the quarterback?
The quarterback, I'm not sure.
Davis Dougie Mills.
Yeah, is Doug Mills, but I hate to say it, these Texans are figuring it out. That defense is still that defense, and Dougie Mills is a junkyard dog. We know that.
And 69% of the money is on the Jacksonville Jaguars because, unlike this program, a lot of the country does not believe in Davis Dougie Mills like us.
We love Dougie Mills. 5 years ago, we loved Dougie Mills.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't even know his name was Davis because we called him Dougie so much, actually. So that's why he's still Dougie Davis Mills. I will take the... AJ, who do you have?
J.J. Watt will be in the booth. Give me the Texans.
+1.5.
I'll take the Texans as well.
It's such a bad number. It's such a bad number.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
I'll take the Jacksonville Jaguars -1. I'll do that.
You get the Jags -1.
Let's keep in mind the Jags did in fact go to overtime with the Raiders.
That's a good ball club, though.
Maybe it's just because we're fresh off
So
the
they're
Raiders.
good in close games, is what you're saying.
I mean,
Jacoby Myers edition.
Give me the Jags. I'll take the Jags. Jags -1.5. You're on the Houston Texans. I like it. Patriots, Buccaneers. We heard Connor's chit-chat about how this is a good litmus test and, how Patriots fans should feel good. I mean, both these guys, MVP conversations. What the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are with Baker Mayfield, awesome. What Drake May and Mike Vrabel have been able to do with this Patriots team, incredible. Stephon Diggs, all the way in. Defense, ready to roll. AJ, who do you like? How do you like it?
When I first, walked in here today, I was leaning heavy Patriots. But you know what? You pop this graphic up. Give me the Bucks right now. Like I see Baker, I see him competing, maybe jawing back and forth with Vrabes a little bit. Wake them both up. Give me the Bucks.
Okay, I'll take the New England Patriots. The Bucks have ruled out running back Bucky Irvin, says Ari Mirov of My Sports Update. Chris Godwin and Hassan Reddick for Sunday. So I will take the New England Patriots plus some points in Tampa. Let's do this thing, Con, man. Yeah. Cardinals, Seahawks. I think we like the trajectory of both of these teams with decisions that they're making. I love the Seattle Seahawks, and I'm just going to pick them no matter what they're favored by going forward, AJ.
Yeah, I am. I'm on the Seahawks bandwagon as well. We got Seahawks -6.5 at home. I think they cover.
Yes, sir.
Los Angeles Rams favored by 4.5 going into Mac Jones and the San Francisco 49ers. Any information we need on this one, Tone?
Obviously, we are still going to get Mac Jones at quarterback. Obviously, the Niners have dealt with a plethora of injuries all around the field. I believe Ricky Pearsall is still out. The defensive line has been dealing with injuries. But other than that, I think we're all good there. And the line is 4.5 across the board.
Okay, I will take the Los Angeles Rams -4.5 because I think Matthew Stafford has quite a day there. AJ, who do you like?
Man, I was trying to talk myself into taking the Niners, but I love that Rams D-line. I like how they get after the quarterback and obviously what Matthew Stafford can do. Puka, all of them. Give me the Rams.
With a halftime celebration of the veterans taking place with President Donald Trump in the owner's suite, The Detroit Lions traveled to the Washington Commanders as 7.5-point favorites. Some updates on Jaden Daniels' elbow. It was dislocated, but nothing was really torn. They said it's a very positive diagnosis after such a nasty injury. Give me the Detroit Lions -7.5 against the Washington Commanders, even though the commander-in-chief is going to be there with the Washington Commanders, AJ.
Yeah, I'm going to have a tough time picking against the Detroit Lions here. Foxy, I'm with you. Give me the Lions -7. That's a lot of points, but 7.5, I'll take it.
Quick stat for you guys. Jared Goff and Dan Campbell, after a loss, are 21-8 against the spread, and they've won 12 in a row against the spread after a loss.
Pretty good.
Okay, so we like where they're at. 7.5 probably took that into account, too. The sportsbooks probably saw that and took that. That's a lot of points. I respect the Commanders. I like the Commanders. I appreciate what they're doing this weekend, but I like the Detroit Lions to get a big win there. And then Sunday Night Football, the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers favored by 2.5 at home. Whose house? Normally Rams' house, but it's Chargers' house now. Justin Herbert, obviously megastar out there in Los Angeles. He's in a celebrity couple. He's being seen around town. He's drinking beers, and he's leading this Chargers team to a potential awesome outcome with Jim Harbaugh as the head coach. Ortiz has been dialing it up as GM, and then the Pittsburgh Steelers go all in this offseason. They're paying $30 million to a wide receiver. They're bringing in a Hall of Fame quarterback. They're bringing in DBs. They're trading for tight ends. They got magic happening in their building is how they feel, fresh off a massive win over the Indianapolis Colts, where their defense looked like what everybody thought their defense could be all season. Does that continue, AJ, or do the Chargers get a massive home win as favorites by 2.5?
Yeah, I think it does continue for this Steelers defense. I think they found something. They built some momentum, some confidence. I like Jalen Ramsey at the safety position. He's super physical, and we know he can cover. So give me Pittsburgh -2.5 or +2.5.
+3, you could get him.
+3, I would take it, Pat. Pittsburgh.
All right, I would take the Los Angeles Chargers -2.5.
Right.
Okay, I would take the Chargers -2.5 at home. You got the Pittsburgh Steelers +3. Pat Freiermuth scores a touchdown last week and executes a beautiful punt celebration. I want to let him know the drop was perfect. The swing was immaculate. I really love, and I love what that Pittsburgh Steelers team is doing, and I can't wait to get back to Pittsburgh around that draft and make some magic. I don't want to break any news, no spoilers. We're going to be doing pop-up shows around Pittsburgh Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before the draft goes live, and then Thursday we'll be live at the draft, and then Friday we'll be live there as well. A week in Pittsburgh taking place around the draft. Cannot wait for that. Look out for Rudy Sub's parking lot, maybe on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. The greatest sub in all of Pittsburgh.